at Hobos. This has a rich history to it, with the buck riders, with the bailiff, or the Dutch word doorzaat, Jan Klerks. He used to live here. Also the bailiff before him used to live here. He has been murdered here by the buck riders. 57 buck riders have been murdered here, and a lot other things have happened here. There's a lot of lore, a lot of history, and it's very interesting, and we shall check it out.
Hidden deep in the forest of Pelt lies a small estate with a surprisingly big history. This is at Hobos, home of one of Limburg's most feared and misunderstood figures, Johannes Matthias Klerks, better known as the doorzaat. So who was Jan? Johannes Matthias Klerks was born in XOXO on December 4th, 1759. He didn't come from nobility, but he was ambitious. By his 20s, Jan was already working as secretary for the local council, and soon rose to become the doorzaat, the highest legal authority in the region. In 1769, the Klerks family bought the Hobos estate, a manor house surrounded by high forest and farmland. By the 1790s, Jan was living here, at the center of a quiet landscape that was about to become anything but peaceful. The late 18th century was a time of panic in Limburg. Fear spread as stories of the buck riders, a feared gang of thieves, grew larger than life. As doorzaat, Jan Klerks took charge of the investigation. Under his authority, more than 50 suspects were interrogated and condemned, many receiving the death penalty.
Basement, they say the blood was still there, people were tortured there. Some people say it was also in the shed, the film says it was in the shed, but I don't know. The basement.
But Jan's life at Hobos wasn't only about law and punishment. The estate had its own gin distillery, built in 1788. The visitor described Hobos as a place of quiet power, isolated, self-sufficient, and a perfect refuge for a man who held the region justice system in his hands. Here Jan lived from early 1790s until his death in 1840.
Ages ago, many girls had fun here on their wedding night. Not the wedding night, but the night before, because Jan would do unspeakable things.
Over time, Jan Klerks became more than a historical figure. Folklore claimed that after his death, his spirit wandered in the Hobos forest, sometimes appearing as a large black door guarding the estate. And today, the Hobos is part of National Park Bosland, a peaceful nature reserve far removed from the tense days of the buck riders. But if you walk here at dusk, past the old manor and the forgotten distillery, you may still feel the echo of the Drossard who once ruled these woods.
So this is where all the cows were for a long time. Yeah. And they were part of Hobos. No joke, the cows were here. Now sheep will take care of the grass instead of cows. I wonder what happened to the cows, because I don't think all of them died when she passed away, because she still took care of them when she was very old. Please people understand, this place is from the 18th century. Do not tear it down. There was entire history here. Here were cows. They used to live there. There was a brewery there. They did so many things here. It has a rich history. Honor this place. Do not trash it. Honor it. Yes, it has a dark history to it, but it also has a good history to it. The woman wasn't evil. Jan was, but not the woman. The woman took care of her cows, took care of this entire land, made it her own, and you should recognize her.
Er was eens het Hobos in Overpelt en in dat bos woonde één vrouw samen met haar hond en haar koeien. Het klinkt als een sprookje, maar het is helemaal waar. Marianne Wilsens is 81 en ondanks heel wat tegenwerking houdt zij al jaren de natuur van het Hobos in stand samen met haar koeien.
In the meantime, we also did some shopping. We also got this. I will tell you a lot about this book. Well, you will hear during the video. It has a lot of information about it, about the time Johannes Matthias Klerks was involved. And I'm gonna make sure a lot of it will be in the video. I really want to thank you for watching. I hope you all like these locations, and we will see you next time. Bye bye!